Well, covering the SBTV follies is sometimes kind of depressing. Okay, let me get the showing out of the way. Please support this channel if you can through channel memberships or whatever means. And please consider giving my other channels a chance. I will be putting up content shortly. I know I keep promising it. It's going to happen. Yes, this time it will happen. All right. So, Madeline Honig, who took a semi retirement for, I guess, like 3 weeks. So, who is Madeline? Well, her story is she's the victim of a very extreme Christian cult, but she's also guilty of doing some pretty questionable things with, yes, her children. She even admits to it. And I got a big shell shacking from her from repeating her own words. Yeah, so this is a woman not able to confront her own past. Much like Nora McDonald, who we're gonna just do a more of a parodic, not serious analysis because hey, you gotta give logic a vacation. So Nora has been tearing up the internets for several months, going into insane rage fits over Aaron Smith-Levin. And again, I don't like the style she does it, but the content is sometimes very accurate, sometimes it's very false. But I think most people do agree that Nora is angry. Nora herself says she's not angry, even when she's in an angry rage. She says she's not angry. So, yeah, not a lot of self reflection going on with Nora. Self reflection is very minimal. So here enters Marilyn Honig to moralize and say, "Dear Nora, you're out of control. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about a great deal. Your rage against Uranus disturbs me." Now, obviously, Marilyn, like a lot of the Aaron supporters, can't be totally honest. The basic gist is this. So apparently, behind the scenes, Nora called Marilyn a lying piece of, something. Sorry, guys, I need that YouTube monetization. Oh boy, do I. Now more than ever. But anyway, so she called Marilyn quite accurately a lying piece of whatever, and Marilyn did not like it. But she had to take it because, you see, she's not among the second Gemo ex Scientology people, so she doesn't have the rank to question Nora. So she was brewing with her petty jealousy and anger all those months last year and was, "How dare you? Who are you to call me that? I'm Marilyn. Aaron trusts me to be the head attack dog. How could you say those things?" But Nora did say those things, and Marilyn couldn't strike back. But then the whole Aaron Nora thing split apart, and Marilyn took advantage of it. "I will now reveal unto you that Nora called me a lying piece of ah." And this was not really much of a revelation because we know that Nora routinely curses. She curses all the time. She curses like a drunk sailor. Some people find it funny. I'm trying to find the humor. I just consistently don't find her X-rated brand of comedy very funny. So it wasn't much of a secret to be told that, oh, yes, she curses at women with foul language. She curses at women with foul language publicly, Marilyn. So, anyway, her failure to discredit Nora apparently is not going to go unpunished. So now she's trying to pull a weird mental psychosis, psychoanalysis on Nora, saying, "It's not just me, Nora. It's decades and decades of psychological research that I know nothing about. It all tells me from 2 Google searches that you are not well." Now, again, whether we want to analyze Nora in that way is questionable. I mean, Nora's a good example of, if you want to do psychological analysis, that is fine, but it's going to take more than 3 Wikipedia pages. You got to put in a little bit more effort. That said, judging these 2 lying pieces of S is a very difficult job, but I would have to give it a slight edge to Nora. Now, I just did a video detailing her profound ignorance, and oh my god, this is a video a while ago, but she couldn't, she thought a certain European nation, which exists, did not exist. She just asserted out of nowhere it did not exist. Why? I don't even know. So, this is a woman who's challenged by just basic facts of geography, history. You just go through the list. She just fails the basics. However, again, it's not just because she's a ex-Scientologist. She does put a little bit more effort into the content in terms of examining cults. Now, Marilyn, with no qualification, considers herself also a cult expert. She's done a few videos on cults as well. It's very basic stuff. Now, neither one is an expert, unlike myself, who really does know all the ins and outs of cults, mass movements, so on and so forth. Now, it has focused on right-wing movements, but I'm moving beyond that. But Nora has put more of an effort, right? It is a little bit more specialized and detailed. I mean, she does fall into the Wikipedia trap. I mean, I was kind of lost when, for whatever reason, she got into cybernetics and pulled up the Wikipedia page. I mean, she reads books because she's doing the Four Agreements, but does she read any thick, scholarly volumes like the Rand Corporation? Think tanks produce tons of reports all the time. Maybe tap into those. But anyway, so both are very basic, but I would give the edge to Nora slightly and by a very razor thin margin. Now, morally, I don't even know what Marilyn is up to as one of the head priestesses. Yes, Aaron is really curious that he has priestesses working for his ideological ministry. Yeah, what is Marilyn trying to say? That Nora's hate-filled rage, hatred is really hateful, but Marilyn's own hate-filled, rage-filled hate is filled with love. See, Nora does hate. Marilyn Honeck does love hate. My hatred is full of the love of Uranus and the Church of Uranus. It's full of love. It's not apparent. If you look at Jenna, she's crying. Or Lindsay or the other victims, they're crying and scream out for justice. But really, Aaron's hatred is filled with love. Nora's hatred is filled with hatred. That's the difference. Well, coming from a woman who attacked my dead mother for no reason, I'm having doubts that her rage hatred is filled with love. It just feels like her rage hatred is, wait for it, filled with rage hatred. There's nothing redemptive about it. But I do find it amusing that Marilyn is trying to find some kind of superiority to lord over Nora. Why? I mean, the secret is out. You don't like her. She doesn't like you. You apparently never liked each other in the first place. So what are we getting out of this big battle? I mean, I get it. Marilyn's job is to be the woman that Aaron will do the fake tears on and run to and say, guys, no, everyone thinks I hate women's. No, I do not hate the women's. Look at Marilyn. Marilyn's a woman. I would be reluctant to agree there that, yes, she is a woman, not a good woman, not an intelligent woman, not a trustworthy woman, but she's a woman. And Aaron will do his regular routine of hiding behind a woman and say, guys, people, all the abuse and the victims and all that. No, Marilyn's here. And Marilyn tells me I'm okay. And she even screamed at me once over the phone. And Marilyn's like, yes, I did, Aaron. You messed up with Jenna. I had to scream at you. I said, no, Aaron, no. You victimized these 5 other women, and that's okay. I don't care about them. But Jenna, no. Jenna was too much. And Aaron's like, yes, you're right. Oh, God, it was too much. Oh God, it was too much. Please forgive me. And Marilyn, in her infinite heart, said, yes, I forgive you, Aaron. I forgive your evil. And Aaron said, okay, now I can go on. Yes, you can go on. But Nora's the problem. Yes, Nora's the problem. I think we both agree Nora's the problem. It's amazing. We both agree Nora's the problem. Yeah. So, guys, Nora's the problem. We both agree. Okay, that's it. We're done. Marilyn and me, Aaronus, say Nora's the problem. If Nora goes away, everything, we have a utopia again. And there we are. Well, I'll give Marilyn this. She's at least performatively a little bit more credible than Aaron, because Aaron, when he's chugging the beer, the pizza, and cigars and saying, guys, I'm just filled with love for the ex-Scientology community. Really? It's a little hard to take him seriously, but Marilyn at least puts on a show, saying with the Bible talk. Although apparently she's told me, no, I'm not a believer of Christianity. No doubt about that. But boy, she has a very pseudo-religious tone to her apocalypse, saying if only Nora would go away, Jesus would return and we'd have a paradise. Well, maybe not. I just find it amusing that both women are clearly deeply troubled and filled with anger, but they keep telling us, we're just filled with love. It's just a lot of love-hate going on here. Right. I'm just going to call it hate, not hate love. Call me crazy.